Hello, my name is Bro Newman, and I'm here to share with you the restoration that took place in my life. I grew up in a Catholic household. I had a mother and a father all my life. I beat the odds. I've remained married for nearly 37 years. I have a son, though he has Down syndrome. That experience has been, for the most part, a positive experience. I always had a home. I always had health care. I always had great jobs that I liked and was good at. I was pretty much living the Ozzie and Harriet style. The only difference is I did not have a brother named Ricky or David. Didn't have any brothers, 2 sisters. I became somewhat complacent and got caught with my guard down, not for hours, days, weeks, or months, but decades at a time, when I was literally separated from the real part of life and really what makes life work. I became what I thought was ineffective in my job. I became depressed. I developed a disorder called trigeminal neuralgia. It's a nerve that shorts out in your brainstem. And I ended up addicted to prescription drugs, morphine, and drinking a lot of alcohol at the same time. Unfortunately, during that period, I ballooned up to about 410 pounds. I was not able to walk from the car in a parking place to get into a store to buy more alcohol. I would have to send people down to buy alcohol for me. The doctor said to me, he said, sir, he said, you told me about your son that has Down syndrome. Is he 100% dependent on you and your wife? And I said, yes. And he said, if you don't change what you're doing right here, right now, today, you'll be dead in 6 months. During that period of time, all this was happening, a church was being built right next to my house. I walked in and a message was given, and the message sort of resonated with me, but I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it because I just didn't think that was my thing. About 3 weeks later, I went back a second time and listened to a message, but I felt very comfortable and very warm in the place. I went back in a third time, and halfway through the pastor's message, I was swept from my feet, but I could feel that my whole body and my life was being restored right there, right then in front of me. I never, ever craved another cigarette, another drink, or another dose of morphine from that day on. And that's been nearly 4 years ago. I began to hang around with some other people from Black Sheep, eventually became a member. During that period, I was invited to go to Lamb's Fellowship in Lake Elsinore, and I brought my family here, and this is where we found our home. As soon as I was able to become alcohol and drug-free, I really started feeling a lot better and began to exercise, and here's the result you got now. I'm here to tell you, folks, I'm 60 years old, and I feel like I'm at the top of my game right now. I can't tell you what Peter said to Paul, but I can tell you something. I can tell you exactly what it feels like to be forgiven and be restored in life to a place where you can live in total peace and total freedom and be comfortable with yourself in a positive way and enjoy life, the short life that we have here. I'm Bro Newman, and I've been restored physically, emotionally, and spiritually.